Suprabhatam friends, welcome to my channel Plants and Me. This is Dr. Sridevi from Mangaluru, Karnataka, India. We had been on a plant pot shopping. The place is about 13 kilometers from my house, and as we went on shopping it became a huge haul. I found one peculiar pot, a fiber pot with a fiber trellis also. I bought a few pots, and then I bought a few Passiflora, I bought Euphorbia leucocephala and some other plants, and we bought those pots with trellis for repotting a few Passiflora which I already have in my garden. So I would be repotting I would be repotting old Passiflora and also the new Passiflora. Today I will be repotting a few Passifloras. In this Passiflora pot, Tulsi has come up, and this Passiflora is not doing well. That is one Passiflora, and today's repotting includes this clematis. This is one more Passiflora. 3, 4, and this 5th one. We gave this stacking to this Passiflora, but it doesn't seem to be liking it. So I would be repotting in this new pot which came along with this trellis. So this Euphorbia leucocephala is also in that repotting group. We just stumbled upon this pot with this trellis. It has got eyes here, and it has to be, this tip has to go inside and it will stand erect like this. I'll put up a picture after the get up of this pot after I do this. So I can't put this right now. First I'll have to prepare the potting mix and repot the plant in this. As usual, I am taking sand, lots of sand. To this I will add biocompost. This is quite sandy. See how the water is logging on the top of the soil. So this is not at all a good potting mix for Passiflora. It's not well draining. And this has been from the nursery only. We have not changed the potting mix for these plants ever since they came from the nursery. So the plant has been removed from the pot, and this is a very clay type of soil. That's why it was not draining properly. The water collected on the soil in that earlier pot because of this reason. I'm separating, trying to remove the look at these roots. These were coming out of the pot. So I have tampered a lot with the roots. Though the soil was not well draining, the roots have developed very nicely. I'll use this soil for something else. It's really very clay. It's forming a ball. We tried to fix this stand just to know how to go about this. So only one point we have fixed. Now in this I will place the plant. This also is completely root bound. I'm trying to remove this soil from around the root ball. It is really very clayey. It's forming a ball. I'm not able to separate it. There are two plants, this one and this one, and they seem to have been rooted in a net pot. I can feel the net pot here. I think I'll soak this for some time so that I can remove a little bit more of that soil. So till that is getting soaked, I will try with this plant. There is quite a bit of sand in this potting mix, but somehow the plant has not done well. There is a tulsi plant in this. See. There is a net pot in this. I won't remove anyway, these roots have developed well. This is so very clayey. I'm still struggling to remove the mud. It's not possible, I think. So this is all I could help the plant with. It's not possible to remove. As much as possible I could remove the clayey soil. So clayey. So I'm placing this and filling the pot with potting mix. So the potting mix which I prepared was enough for 3 plants. I'll go ahead with the preparation of potting mix for other plants. So the trellis has been fixed by my husband. He is busy taming the plant around the trellis. ಅದು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾ? Just wrap around the trellis. The trellis is made of fiber. Probably it will last for some time. Yes. Good work. Where's the other one?
ಹಾಕಲೇಬೇಕಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ,
ಹಾಂ,
ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ.
ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಾ? This mecans also got repotted in a hanging pot. This is cat's claw, the Passifloras, Euphorbia leucocephala, Clematis, again Passiflora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 Passifloras, 1 cat's claw, Euphorbia leucocephala, and Clematis. Sunlight requirement for the Passifloras. These are full sun plants. They wind round any plant which they get. They are climbers actually. They like full sun. Sunlight for about 6 to 8 hours a day is very much fine for them. In summer, they bloom very profusely, so that itself shows that they are sunlight lovers. Water requirement: the soil should be kept moist all the time. It shouldn't dry off completely. If it dries, then the plant goes into shock and it does not thrive well. So the soil should be kept moist all the time. That means watering every alternate days will be okay, or otherwise watering every day little, not too much water, a little bit. As it is a blooming plant, it is a heavy feeder. It requires lots of nutrition. I gave vermicompost, then bone meal and Epsom salt for such plants. So vermicompost will look after the needs for some time and then it will have to be replenished. Bone meal, it gives strength to the roots. It triggers faster root growth. Apart from that, it is also good for blooming. Phosphorus is the key element for blooming. So that is about the nutrition. I also reported Euphorbia leucocephala. It is almost a desert plant. It requires very less water, and that is why I have the potting mix which I have used, that contains lots of sand in it. Watering I would be doing once in 2 to 3 days. I cannot leave it unwatered for a long time because I have used sand in it, and the sand will drain off the water very fast and the potting mix will go dry. So I will not be watering it daily, but once in 2 days or once in 3 days is very much fine. It does not require much water, and in blooming season only I would be watering it daily, because blooms require a lot of strength. The plant requires strength for blooming, so during the blooming season only I would be watering it daily. And about the other plants which I repotted today, those also are blooming plants. So the the sunlight requirement, the nutrition, water requirement, all would be almost similar to Passiflora. So thanks for joining. Take care. Bye.